It is a big wall of reds. Holy cow. Oh my gosh, look at this guy. He just came, like he picked his head up. Hello everyone, welcome to MDLR Fishing. It is a gorgeous day on the Upper Texas Gulf Coast. We're in Surfside, and the area that I have chosen is one of my favorite marshes to fish. Hopefully we're going to be able to get to the back lake and see some tailing reds. Maybe they're even schooling right now, but the weather is great, 76 degrees, so I'm pretty excited. Let's see what happens.
Whisper your words like secrets written in an old moleskin.
It's so good.
Look up above, the sunlight seems like it is gonna break in. Something ain't right. Yeah, something ain't right.
That's got some really good action right there. That's a bugs fishing curl-tail redfish jig. It'll be linked in my video description down below, and we got some Berkeley gulp so that we don't have to use the fish bites.
You straighten my shirt, wearing the skirt that my mother gave to you.
Both. Mainly blow-ups. But the water is thin back here, shallow, so that you would be able to see them if they were tailing. I just don't think that they would be tailing because there's no grass. Oh, there's one right there, son. Get a little bit. Try not to use your rudder. Just use your push-pull to move you back and forth. Oh, see? Yeah. They're in here. Just try to refrain from using that rudder, okay? It makes too much of a creak. Yeah, they're right over here, son, on this grass line. Yeah. Good job. Oh, look how many of them are back here. It's okay. There are a ton of them back here. I see some of the ripple from a blow up that I just heard. It's good to know that they're on their way over here. At least I hope they are. We've been pushing through very slow. It's hard to not spook these mullet. I'm like deliberately casting into the grass so that my lure doesn't make a big old huge kerplunk. And then possibly spook. There goes a red right there. He should smell it. He smells it. He's got it. Curl tail, baby. Curl tail. That is a big monster. They are back here in big numbers, and there's some mid to upper slots. Oh my gosh. Get back over here. Come on, buddy. Oh, look at that. Just another one right there. Holy cow. These guys are some mud donkeys. Here comes another one right now. Oh, I gotta hurry up. Let's hurry up. Get this out. I'm gonna try to cast on the fella before he gets spooked. Oh, I spooked him. Thank goodness he didn't bite because my line was wrapped around the tip. I'm all kinds of messed up right now. That's a 25-incher right there. It's an upper slot donkey redfish. We're gonna let him go. I prefer around 22 inches, somewhere around there. Plus my fish bag that I'm using. Some of y'all have asked in the previous videos that why didn't I keep a 24-incher? My fish bag isn't big enough. And it's not that I wouldn't keep one. I prefer the little guys. They tend to have little to no worms whatsoever. And their ribs, the rib cage is not hard to go through with a knife. I mean, that'll dull your knife really quick. So 24 and smaller is ideal. Let's keep on. I hear Christian yelling in the background, so we got to go get the fish from him.
I'm sorry for the times I forget what it was like living life like a silhouette, tracing the lines and ignore what's inside till you came into my life.
Oh, there he is. Just spooked him over here. Okay. Yeah, that's one of the guys that was already spooked though, right there. Only thing he ain't gonna bite nothing. He doesn't know which way he wants to go. I'm gonna let you have it. They're coming. Oh well. It's amazing. I can see because I'm like standing up and I can see their silhouette. Yeah, that's one. Oh, you stood up. There he is right there. I try my best to push into that little pond over there because I still hear them back there. I just gotta hopefully get this kayak through here. I think that's one right there coming at me. Yep. Yeah. Boy, I've got the drag like cinched down and this dude is taking me for a ride. Sorry, son, I'll get out your way. I'm trying to keep him from going that way and spooking everything. Get over here, dude. Oh my gosh, Mark, what are you doing? He's gonna be too big. You know? Oh. Wow. He's a fat fella. Oh, wow. I was telling everybody the reason why I started calling them mud donkeys is because of this right here. They had all that mud. That's about a 25. Another one. They're all cookie cutter back here. Big mamas. Here we go. If you're new to my channel and you're seeing me do this process and it looks like torture, just know that the process is called shinkajime, whereas Wow, my little wire just broke again. Not very durable, and I do not recommend purchasing this brand for those of y'all that have asked. Go with another brand, because look at that, it just broke, and I'm not mistreating this thing whatsoever. So there's the wire, but I use my little spike, which has been solid. This thing is not going to break at all. You go through and you hit the brain. That instantly kills your redfish. He's no longer feeling pain or anything like that. Then I bleed them out by cutting through the gills and the main artery that supplies the blood to the heart, or from the heart. And then we go through the tail. You cannot cut the entire tail off. Your head and the tail must be intact in case Texas Parks and Wildlife, the game warden, asks to see your catch. They won't know the size of your fish, so some of you have voiced as well that you're not supposed to do this. As long as you don't fillet it and you keep the head and tail intact, they can measure your fish, they know what kind of fish it is, and you're going to be perfectly fine. But the process itself, going through here, the neural canal right above the spinal cord, or their backbone, is to destroy all the nerves, which it's going to preserve your fish a lot longer, keep it fresh longer, and the meat has a great texture. Ultimately, taste is my goal. Priority number one is humanely killing the fish. Number two, preserving that meat so that when I get home, it's going to be the best possible fillets that you could get. Well, there we are. This is what we end up with. This is not worth the money, and I've taken special care to make sure that this does not break. If y'all can find a titanium wire, please let me know in the comments below, because that's what I'll purchase. This 18 gauge, whatever wire this is, has already broke 3 times. And that's 2 right there. Going home. We probably got room for 1 more. And I just heard Christian, he's on right now. Y'all, it is loaded back here. What I want to say is that if you're planning on coming to the Upper Texas Gulf Coast and want to fish and experience a day that I'm showing right now, use my Patreon fishing reports. They are up to date within the week, so you don't have to worry about me publishing a report for this month, this week, and think, oh, that was last month's report or something like that. They are all dated. My patrons get to take advantage of coming out here and speeding up the learning curve on where the fish are actively biting. I also provide up-to-date photos when I'm out here on the water. So if behind the scenes content is your thing and you want to be able to experience a gorgeous day on the water inside an Upper Texas Gulf Coast marsh, this is inshore fishing at its finest. Right now is the time to come out here and find these big brute reds pulling. So use my Patreon reports. I highly recommend it. Start the cook with our vegetables. We got to roast these guys in because it's going to take the longest. We're going to put this on medium high heat. Actually, you know, let's just go high. Full send right there. We're going to roast a poblano for flavor, and then the jalapeno is for that spice. We're waiting for those guys to finish sweating so that we can remove the skin. We're going to take our redfish fillets and doctor these guys up with the secret seasoning. Now what I want to do is, these are very thick. I'm putting some lacerations inside the fillet itself so that it'll cook faster, but also whenever I hold it up and I season this fella, it's gonna get all in there. So let's just do that. Get this guy going on a medium to medium high heat. Raise that heat because I want to see a little bit more sizzle coming from my tortillas. I don't want them to absorb the oil. I just want to get that nice little browning right there that we've got right there. That's what we're trying to achieve. Oh, there we go. That looks perfect. That's what you want right there for your homemade corn tortilla. I said homemade corn tortilla, and I got a package right here. That's about a tablespoon of butter right there. We got the olive oil in it to make sure that it doesn't burn. Get that melted down, and then our redfish fillets are gonna go inside there. While the olive oil and butter is heating up, what we're gonna do is quickly thin slice our cabbage. You wanna use fresh stuff. Don't do the pre-sliced. Trust me, your taste buds will thank you later on whenever you do this method right here. Fresh is always best. And let's get to doing very, very thin slices. Listen to that sizzle, y'all. That's exactly what you want right there. We'll let these guys roll for about a minute, maybe a minute and a half, but probably a minute is gonna do some good. I don't wanna overcook it and dry out the filet itself. This is the poblano jalapeno pepper mix. And what we need is a plate before we actually start peeling that. So here we go. Get this plate. We're gonna get all the char off of this bad boy. And then we're gonna throw it into the blender. Now for the jalapeno, you don't wanna throw away the seeds because that's where our spice is gonna come from, our level of goodness. We're gonna take one avocado, we're gonna separate that guy, get the pit out, and then we're gonna throw that inside there with our pepper as well. We'll add approximately 1 teaspoon of salt. And then this right here is close to about, how many ounces? I don't want to say 8. Yep, 8 fluid ounces of Mexican cream. This is the fresh. Now time to flip our fish. Move that butter around, the olive oil. There we go, that's looking really good. Look at that. That is wholesome goodness right there, y'all. It is gonna taste spectacular. Let's get our sauce. I'm gonna taste it just for old time's sake. Oh wow, yeah. It's really good. We don't want to let this go to waste. There we are.
That is really good.
It is very good. Everything all combined together is just phenomenal. You can never go wrong with tacos. You just truly can't. Oh my gosh, it is super good. I would literally pay hundreds of dollars for this. Maybe not hundreds, but I'd be willing to spend 50 bucks for a 2-person dish like this right here. 4 tacos, oh my gosh. I really don't know how to top this. I really, like honestly, really Christian's making some redfish ravioli in the background. I wanted to do the tacos because, I mean, let's face it, I'm hungry and you can never go wrong with tacos, but this is phenomenal. Like everything, the spice from our peppers, perfect with the cream and the avocado.
From this,
a nice sweetness from the pickled onion, and then we got the fresh cabbage. Y'all saw everything as it came together, and the fresh redfish fillets. Those are the star of the show. This is a phenomenal dish, everyone. It's why we make it consistently, because you just can't go wrong with tacos. Everybody loves them, especially us inside the house. I truly want to thank each and every one of you. Don't forget about the Patreon. We are there. If you want to come and enjoy the Texas Gulf Coast the way we do and provide food for the family, check it out. If it's for you, sign up. If it's not, no harm, no foul. We truly thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, hit that thumbs up button. And until next time, tight lines, y'all.